Music is a feeling, the projection of myriad emotions for the human race and all other living things, including inanimate. Mother Nature is the master of music in the gentle flow of a creek, cry of a gull, yawn of a lion, chirp of a bird, or the cry of a baby. What is music? Music is the art of arranging tones in an orderly sequence so as to produce a unified and continuous composition. In reality, music does not have any one concrete meaning. Music has different meanings to different people. It is unique in each person's life. To a musician, music is their life. They eat, breathe, and live music. Music is their passion. For some, music is a hobby, a pastime. Music reaches out to the soul and is pleasurable. The casual fan may learn about music, how to read music, how to sing, or how to play a musical instrument, yet do not possess the all-encompassing passion that a musician possesses. Music is a means of relaxation which soothes the ears, tired minds, broken spirits, and hearts with its sounds, melodies, and rhythms. Music is science. Music is exact and demands exact acoustics. A conductor's full score is a chart, a graph which indicates frequencies, intensities, volume changes, melody, and harmony all at once and with the most exact control of time. Music is mathematical. It is rhythmically mathematical based on the subdivisions of time into fractions which must be acted upon, not worked out on paper. Music is history. Music usually reflects the environment and the times of its creation, often even the country and or racial feeling. Most of the terms are in Italian, German, and French, and the notation is certainly not English, but a highly developed kind of shorthand that uses symbols to represent ideas. The semantics of music is the most complete and universal language. Music is physical education. Music requires fantastic coordination of fingers, hands, arms, lips, cheek, and facial muscles, in addition to extraordinary control of the diaphragm, back, stomach, and chest muscles, which respond instantly to the sound the ear hears and the mind interprets. Music is all of these, but most of all. Music is art. Music allows a human being to take all these dry, technically boring but difficult techniques and use them to create emotion. That is, one thing science cannot duplicate: humanism, feeling emotion, call it whatever you will. Music in India has always been an important part of Indian life and traditions. Right from a baby's birth to her attaining youth, marriage, or death, music plays a key role in the form of songs for each occasion, which has been passed down from generations by word of mouth. The range of musical phenomenon in India extends from simple melodies to what is known as one of the most well-developed systems of classical music in the world. There are different types of string and wind instruments, as well as several kinds of drums and cymbals in the Vedas. Some date the advent of the system of classical Indian music to Amir Khusro. Mughals and noblemen freely extended their patronage to music, which flourished like Tansen, who was one of the jewels of Akbar's court. Our great poets, saints, chose to communicate in the vernacular tongues, which brought forth a great upheaval in North India, and the bhakti devotional movements they led gained them many adherents. Lyrics of Surdas, Tulsidas, most particularly Kabir and Mirabai, apart from other South Indian poets, continue to be immensely popular. In India, classical music is divided into two, namely Hindustani in North India and Carnatic in South India during the 16th century. Hindustani. It is an Indian classical musical tradition which originated in Aryan, North India during the 13th and the 14th century. The Hindustani classical music was influenced by Persian elements. Carnatic. Carnatic music or Carnatic Sangeet developed in the South Indian classical music, rich in history, tradition, and is a gem in the world of music. Carnatic developed in the Dravidian-speaking province of Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Kerala. Carnatic music originated in the southern states of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. Purandara Das, 1480 to 1564, who wrote and composed several thousand songs, is considered to be the father of Carnatic music. Another famous exponent in this field was Venkatmukhi Swami, who is known as the grand theorist of Carnatic music. Venkatmukhi Swami also developed Melankara, the system of classifying South Indian ragas. It was the 18th century that saw the emergence of the Trinity Tyagaraja Swami, Shama Shastri and Muttaswami Dikshitar, who wrote and composed their famous compositions and gave the form to Carnatic music as it is today. Some of the other notable personalities are Papanasam Shivan, Gopalakrishna Bharati, Swati Tirunal, Mysore Vasudevachar, Arnagiri Nadar and Annamacharya worth mentioning. Carnatic music is a highly developed theoretical system based on a complex system of raga and tala. Raga is the scale, the 7 notes being sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni in classical and do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si in Western. Though it might seem simple, there are definite melodic restrictions and compulsions. The ragas are classified into various modes. These modes are referred to as mela, which are 72 in number. Tala is the rhythmic foundation of Carnatic music. Varnam is a composition that is played at the beginning of a recital. Varnam comprises of 2 parts, namely Purva Raga, that's the first half, and Uttara Raga, that's the second half. The kritis or compositions in the raga do not allow much scope for variations. Alapana offers a way to unfold the raga to the audience and allows the artists substantial scope for creativeness at the same time. Ragam is a melodic improvisation without any accompaniment. Tanam is yet another style of melodic improvisation in free rhythm. Pallavi is a short, pre-composed melodic theme with words and set on cycle of raga. Some of the famous Indian classical singers are Bhimsen Joshi, Ustad Amjad Ali Khan, Dr. Balamurli Krishna, Pandit Kumar Gandharva, M.S. Subbalakshmi, M.L. Vasanta Kumari. We shall concentrate on how Carnatic music can enhance singing for films. It is believed that Indian film music began with the release of Alam Ara in 1931. Earlier music in Indian cinema took inspiration from classical, folk, and some Western elements. The most fascinating part is the evolution of Indian film music with time. There has always been experimenting with new things to cater to the changing tastes of music lovers. Another major trend in Indian film music is of integration of some popular regional languages such as Punjabi, Audi, etc. Though in the process of evolution, music experts have infiltrated with Western influences, yet the Indian flavor has always remained here. So far as the playback singers are concerned, there have been those who have trained in classical music and those who came to films with no prior training. Srimati P. Sushila was a student of Sangeeta Kalanidhi, D.V. Naidu. P.B. Srinivasan was a veteran playback singer from India. Since he was not trained in Carnatic music, he felt handicapped and later trained himself to write notations through sheer hard work. To be able to learn notations without classical training is not easy and requires swaragyana. Aspirants of reality shows and playback singing in films, many nowadays take to training in Carnatic music. Mahati, who has made her mark with playback singing in films with Ayayyo Ayayyo Pudichirukku and is the owner of Mahati Arts Academy, is known to quote that out of 500 applicants to the Mahati Academy, most wanted to learn Carnatic music only because it would help them in singing film songs. Film industries like Bollywood, Mumbai, Tollywood, Telugu, Mollywood, Malayalam, Kollywood, Tamil and Sandalwood, Kannada produce thousands of films a year which are musical and feature elaborate song and dance numbers. It is a fact worth mentioning that some movies taste its success because of their music. Majority of the masses lend a good ear even if they cannot sing. Due to the huge popularity of Indian film music, a large number of music directors, singers, lyricists, and composers are attracted and drawn to the film industry. The Indian film industry has seen many talents over the years. Singers like Latha Mangeshkar, Geeta Dutt, Asha Bhosle, K.L. Sehgal, Mohammad Rafi, Kishore Kumar, G. Venkateshwara Rao, T.M. Soundararajan, K.J. Yeshudas, N.S. Krishnan, K.B. Sundarambal, T.R. Mahalingam, etc., to name a few, and composers like R.D. Burman, S.D. Burman, M.S. Vishwanathan, Maestro Ilayaraja, T.K. Ramamurthy, and many others. K. Vishwanath's musical hit Shankara Bharanam, The Jewel of Shiva, is often presented as the film that transformed the Telugu film industry in 1980s. It borrows extensively from the classical Carnatic music to tell the story of a relationship between a Carnatic guru and a prostitute. This film is successful mainly for its anti-Tamil and anti-North view of an indigenous Telugu classicism spawning a whole genre. Bapu's Tyagaya 1981, Dasari Narayana Rao's Megha Sandesham 1982, Sangeetam Srinivasa Rao's Sangeeta Samrat 1984, Vam Sitara 1984, and Vishwanath's own sequel Sagara Sangamam 1983 and Swati Mutyam 1985. Every line of the song Omkara Nadalu in Shankara Bharanam is a double entendre, one meaning pointing to a beautiful landscape, ideal for dance, and the other pointing to the notes, ragas, and kirtanas in music, both meanings culminating towards devotion and the praise of Lord.
ఓంకారనాదానుసంధానమౌగానమే శంకరాభరణము ఓంకారనాదానుసంధానమౌగానమే శంకరాభరణము.
It is but to be pressed upon the fact that raga forms the basis of all film songs. Ragas like Mohanam, Kalyani, Sindhu Bhairavi, Todi, Kamboji, Panduvarali, Shankarabharanam, Hindolam, Shanmuga Priya, Kapi, Abhogi, Revati, etc. Raga Mohanam is the basis of songs like Vandade O Kungumam from Kirke Vasal, Ninnu Kori Varnam from Agni Nakshatram 1988, a national award winner in the form of Porale Punnataye from Karuthamma, etc.
உனக்கென தவம் இருக்க இருவிழி சிவந்திருக்க
அழகிய ரகுவரனே அனுதினமும் இன்னுக்கோரே வர்ணம் வர்ணம்.
The popular Padariyen Padipariyen from the movie Sindhu Bhairavi 1985 reached out to the masses with its innocuous folk beginning and gradually blended into a Carnatic classical tune.
பாடறியே படிப்பறியே பள்ளிக்கூடந்தானறியே ஏடறியே எழுத்தறியே எழுத்துவக நானறியே. பாடறியே படிப்பறியே பள்ளிக்கூடந்தானறியே ஏடறியே எழுத்தறியே எழுத்துவக நானறியே. பாடறியே படிப்பறியே பள்ளிக்கூடந்தானறியே ஏடறியே எழுத்தறியே எழுத்துவக நானறியே. எட்டல எழுதவில்லை எழுதி வச்சு பழக்கமில்லை இலக்கணம் படிக்கவில்லை தலக்கணமும் எனக்கு இல்லை.
The song Devasabhatalam from His Highness Abdullah contains Hindolam, Todi, Panduvarali, Abhogi, Mohanam, Shanmugapriya, Shankarabharanam, Kalyani, Chakravaraham and Revati, composed by Ravindran Master, penned by Kaidapram, rendered by Padma Shri K.G. Eshudas.
स्वागतम स्वागतम स्वागतम.
Thus, the undisputed fact remains that film songs have a tinge of folk, Western with the last example, citing the perfect blend of Hindustani and Carnatic classical music. Film songs play an important role in a layman's life, and some of the tunes haunt and remain with an individual forever. If all this transition was made and achieved, as mentioned above, 25 to 30 years earlier, imagine what could have been done with the available technology in the present scenario. The present-day technology has opened gateways in all fields, including media and music. If the tradition of our rich heritage and culture can be preserved, yet reach the mass population in the form of entertainment and music, a large yawning is visible with the thought of technology being used for music and reaching towering heights. It is in the able hands of today's youth to lead music to the next level. I believe music has inspired each one of us in our lives.